thank you very much for joining us. Is it really just a year ago that we were all standing here to reveal the now much celebrated McLaren P1? Well, a lot has happened since. To tell us more, please welcome back to Geneva the McLaren Automotive Chairman and McLaren Group Chairman and CEO, Mr. Ron Dennis. Welcome back to Geneva. It's been an incredibly busy year, not only for yourself, but also for McLaren Automotive. Tell us a bit about it.
Well, I feel like we've been on a bit of a journey. 5 years now since we formed the company, and 3.5 years into production. So I have to say, so far so good. Great launch of the 12C, and obviously the coupe. And the most amazing thing for me is last year we made a profit, and that's a challenge at this time. But it's the trend, and I have to say, I have to not only say how wonderful the journey's been, but also the people that have been part of that journey. So the real person, the authority now on our products, I'd like to introduce Mike Fluid, our Chief Executive.
What an incredible year it's been. I think we were here for the P1 last year. Yeah. Within 6 months of Geneva, all 375 units of the P1 were sold out. It's been an incredible year. Ron's been telling us a little bit about what's happening, but we're in a very new chapter. The story's moving forward, and that's thanks to this car, the 650S. Tell us a little bit about it.
I think what the 650S represents is everything we've learned. We've sold 3,500 12Cs. We've listened to our customers, we've listened to the market, we've developed P1. We've taken everything we've learned during those 3 years, and we've evolved the 12C into 650S. So this is really the accumulation of the knowledge that we've put together and the technology we've developed with McLaren.
It is very much an evolution. This supplements a stunning range. It's not to replace anything.
No, this comes in a senior position to the 12C. It is an evolution. It's about 25% of the parts on the car are new. But it takes that vehicle line forward, so it improves on power, it improves on handling, it improves on refinement and on luxury, and it really becomes the complete package, both as a driver's tool but as a beautiful car to live with.
And it always in McLaren style, I imagine, influenced spiritually by this stunning Formula 1 car hiding just behind it.
Well, this is our indulgence, because we're a company with 50 years of motorsport heritage, probably the most successful motorsport company there's ever been. We would like to have had the M7A that Bruce won his first ever Formula 1 in. Sadly that car doesn't exist. This is an M7C, and perhaps it develops the same thing, because you can see with the quite aggressive wings on it, it was an evolution of the M7A in the same way that we're evolving our cars all the time now, and the 650S is everything we know in a road car at this point.
And you can see a lot of design influences in this car, and I see a lot of the P1.
Yeah, I mean, what will strike people immediately is the frontal styling of the car, and certainly it brings a family look with P1, with 650S, and will reflect in future products. But in some ways, more importantly, and I know something Ron will support, it's actually the function as much as the form. The front end of this car generates 25% more downforce. That's improved the steering, improved the suspension, improved the chassis dynamics. And that's learning we got from all the work that was done on the P1 we're able to carry forward into this vehicle.
So this is the 650S coupe, but what have we come here to see today?
Okay, well, we've shown everyone the coupe. The Spider that we will reveal now, we've been able to launch the 650S coupe and Spider at the same time. And again, the Spider brings exactly the same structural rigidity as the coupe, so exactly the same driving experience, giving people the choice of the two body styles. And the Spider provides that open air sports car feeling that a lot of people like. So fabulous that we can offer both to the market at the same time.
Okay, well, you've all been waiting patiently, so ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the 650S Spider.
Bruce McLaren. rest on the lawn if he tried. So how could we? The McLaren 650S Spider.
Well, what a beautiful car. You've both been lucky enough to drive it, one of the many perks of your jobs. Make us all jealous. What's it like, Ron?
It's hard to believe how much better the car is than when it was first created in 12C4. Quantifying it, it's a completely different driving experience. It's quieter, faster, a complete driver's car, and I couldn't believe just how much better it was than what we had before. Of course, that constant improvement is what we're all about.
Yeah, that constant improvement's at the heart of McLaren. Do you echo those sentiments, Mike?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that is the truth of McLaren. Whether it's in Formula One developing the car to be better in every single race, or our road cars, that's how we translate it. And this, you know, we do describe this as an evolution. It's the chassis is refined, the NVH is improved, the engine's more powerful, we've moved the looks on of the vehicle, it's more luxurious inside, so it's part of that continuation. And it's an absolute joy to drive, and I think that's the thing that really in many ways we're proud of. Ron and I both drove in the car. It's a huge pleasure to drive this car.
Now, before we finish off here, Ron, I must ask you about the Formula One. It's certainly not looking predictable, but the good news is that McLaren seems to have had a strong start so far, and Kevin Magnussen, he's been a revelation. He's topped the timesheets on 2 days already. What can we expect this year?
Well, Kevin's done a great job, and he's got a great mentor in Ovsiankin. I think we're very proud of how we mature young drivers, and of course in this formula where we're limited on testing, quite a brave decision to bring a youngster into Formula One at this stage. Of course, great success with those. They have huge expectations for Kevin. From a car perspective, very, very challenging, complex engine regulations, extensive amounts of new technology, and plenty to go wrong. So I predict a little bit of unreliability among some of the teams. Some of our competitors have certainly got a few more headaches than we've got. A very challenging racing strategy, tyre and fuel conservation is what we do. But I think exciting racing. If people are a little bit patient, I think the season's going to be great.
Yeah, we're predicting a lot of unpredictability, basically. I'm looking forward to Melbourne. I know you will be too. Thank you very much to Mike and to Ron. Congratulations on yet another stunning car, the McLaren 650S. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to all of you for taking the time to come and see us here in Geneva. We'll see you next year.